Welcome to Uniqueness Built In. I'm Mike Garabedian with Garabedian Properties. We've been a home builder for 30 some odd years in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, and we have a pretty unique perspective on the luxury home building industry. So we want to share that with our viewers and our owners. Now, if you see something you like and enjoy, share it, comment, tell your friends and neighbors. If you don't like it that much, go ahead and watch till the end anyhow. It helps with the algorithm. We really appreciate it very much. Now, some folks would say that we're nuts. We're crazy to have a podcast that we have no concept of what we're doing.
We need more than one bag.
But we think it's important to share our knowledge base of the proven professionals in our industry with you. So I was told that the word is wellness. We're talking with Kohler and our friends at Ferguson Home, who are distributors for Kohler, and we're going to talk about some really cool features they have. So we have Amy Burns, our local Kohler rep, and Kristen Martin with Ferguson Home. Hi, ladies.
Hi.
All right. So as Admiral Stockdale once said, who am I? Why am I here? So Amy, you're with Kohler.
Who am I and why am I here?
Yes.
So I'm Amy Burns with Kohler. I've been in the plumbing industry for 35 years, so this is a great fit for all your questions.
That's super great. And then Kristen.
Yep, I'm Kristen Martin, 30 years at Ferguson Home, and I'm here because I love you, and we sell your plumbing, appliances, lighting, and hardware, and we're here for all your questions.
So you've been doing this 30 years. You've been doing this for 35 years. I've been doing this for 35 years. That was like 100 years of 100 years of greatness in the luxury and custom home building industry in one room. Gee,
that's a lot.
I love that. We call that greatness. Yeah. Yes.
That should be like a moniker. 100 years of greatness.
100 years of greatness.
Brought to you by Kohler Industries of Washita, Wisconsin, or where you?
Kohler, Wisconsin.
Kohler, Wisconsin. Okay.
Kohler's a place and a person.
So you guys have like a hotel or a spa thing up there.
We do.
Okay.
We do.
What is that?
So we own the whole village of Kohler. It's obviously a place and a person. Okay. So in Kohler, Wisconsin, there's the American Club where you may have stayed once or twice. We are big into wellness. We have the water spa. You can also play golf. You can do a lot of different things, but wellness is the as Kristen said, the buzzword of the year right now.
I would do a plug for another show right now, but my daughter would kill me for that. Wellness. Obviously Kohler, you're known for plumbing.
Correct.
I think you have generators. And what else do y'all do? What else does Kohler have?
Generators, plumbing, lighting, wellness. You can branch out into other fields of Kohler, also ANSACs and that which is tile.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So other varieties, Roburn medicine cabinets.
All right. Well, so let's talk about the plumbing. I guess the plumbing. So,
my favorite.
I was at an IBS show, International Builder Show, years ago, or a couple years ago, and they had a big display at the Kohler booth, and it was a sauna. It was I said a kit sauna. It was a self-enclosed sauna.
That's what it was. Mm-hmm.
And it was made by
Klofs.
Klofs. Okay. Who's Klofs?
Klofs is a German company that we recently acquired, and we learned so much from them, and we still own them to this day. We created our own sauna, which is the Kohler sauna, much more affordable for a price point that would be budget friendly.
So you can do like normally, if somebody wanted a sauna in a home, we would have to basically build out the wall. We have to do all this. We'd have to build it from scratch into the house. Mm-hmm. This was like freestanding. It was almost like a Lego kit. You plug and play and just slide in.
You absolutely can do that. You can just put it in a wellness space and plug it in. You can like a kit. You can build it out, or you could enclose it into 3 walls, however you want it to do, indoor and outdoor.
But it's not Legos then.
It's not Legos, but you can kind of fit it together like
maybe
Legos.
more like a Lincoln log.
Lincoln, because that's right. Because there's wood on the inside.
Right. That's right.
And then
a lot more like a Lincoln log.
See, that could be a shirt. Kohler, we have Lincoln Log spas.
Lincoln Log spas.
Sauna.
I want a sauna. I want the royalties on that. My T-shirt company that I'm going to have someday. So a sauna. People go to resorts and stuff, and they know what a sauna. But what can your sauna do, or can your sauna do everything you can get at a resort?
Yes.
Okay, so which is you got the heat.
You have the heat and the light. Basically, when your body is sweating, it gives you more. It's better for your health. It gives you. It reduces inflammation and stuff like that. So it's really kind of a total wellness in the sauna that you can have in your home that you could get from a resort, but you can also have in your home as well.
So it has
Or in your backyard.
in the back. Oh,
If you don't have room,
it's outdoor.
If you're not building a new construction and you're doing a remodel, you can put it outside.
There is an
That's the
outdoor.
nice thing about the Kohler sauna.
so it's like a freestanding unit. You just
Freestanding.
Would you just pour like a 4-inch? Now we're getting technical. 4-inch slab of concrete, or does that be a foundation, or what?
I could check into it.
I'd
I
be
don't
curious.
know off the top of my head, but yes,
Well, we'll stop.
it can do
stop
outside.
everything? No. Okay.
Yep.
But okay, so I didn't even think about that. A lot of times when you do a spa, people they take up a space in a garage, where they give up a bedroom,
Right.
Or try to go in the attic space, which is a whole other issue, whole other issues with that. But you can just go put it outside by your pool, I guess.
Absolutely.
So you pop in the spa, do your wellness treatment, and then you can jump out in the pool, and then you don't have to take a shower because you went in the pool.
Exactly.
There you go.
That's what
There
you
you go.
do, right?
Yeah, chlorine is like a cologne. I like it.
Let's throw in a bar of soap there, and then you got.
Yes, mother. Okay, so the other, so I mean, or I guess if you're really into wellness, what's the cold plunge deal? So all the athletes have been doing this. My daughter, who used to be part of the program one of her college, she explained that I should do this, and cold does not appeal to me, but apparently it's good for you.
So, and I'm going to actually throw that to Kristen because she is my new expert on the ice bath.
Well, Kohler has a new ice bath coming, or cold plunge is the term we all use. And it's coming at the end of this year, beginning of next year. And it's called Remedy, and they call it an ice bath. And it can get down to 39
degrees.
But there's so many benefits to an ice bath that, are beyond athletes. So rheumatoid arthritis, lupus, anybody with any inflammation, they could definitely benefit from an ice bath. And it can be just 5 minutes. It's not something that you have to endure. That is, really difficult.
That's
But
probably why it's called the plunge. It's not something you're going to spend 30 minutes
the
in.
remedy that's coming is, it is not it's not a large footprint, but it does house the motor that makes it cold, and you'll need some certain information for installation. But the benefits are being seen by the everyday person outside of the athletes of the world.
Okay, so I mean, we say ice plunge or cold plunge. I say ice plunge because when you see the athletes do it, they're typically in a big metal like trough, and they dump the ice in there, and they get in, and they sit there, and they talk and stuff like that. I don't. But
Right.
But you're saying it's not ice though.
There's
It's just
no
cold
ice.
water.
It's a chiller.
It's a
that
chiller
takes
machine that takes your temperature down,
Okay.
and it's just 5 minutes. It's the max is all they're wanting you to use.
So why would somebody do this?
Well, there's a lot of benefits, but one of them is reducing inflammation. That's the most obvious, right? Another one is it's supposed to ward off colds, like I have right now, and brings your immune system up. It activates your white blood cells
It helps with
and
cardiac.
gets them moving around your body to attack any inflammation and any negative,
Okay.
which helps your cardiac. Helps your heart.
She might. Okay.
So it's, more than just for an athlete and their muscles.
So where would you? I'm trying to think about a typical house. Where would you put that in a house?
You're going to need we're back to that wellness space because of the chiller in it. It does require some, space around it. So definitely that wellness space or that workout room or exercise room.
So you're not putting it in your game room.
Nope.
Okay.
You could if you had
Your
space
stu-
around
or your
it.
study, I guess.
And you're going to plug it in. Do you have to have a drain? No. But 39 degrees will kill off any bacteria, so bacteria won't grow. So you'll keep that water in there about a month.
And you just regular plug anywhere. Okay.
Yep.
So you don't need
240.
you don't need a dedicated circuit or
No, but it'd probably be wise to
Yeah,
have
I
one.
would say,
Yeah, I'd probably say
electricians
it's
want
wise.
you to have one, but if you were doing it after the fact, how big the space do you need for these?
So it's 7. The unit itself is 78, and then 4 feet on both sides clearance, and 2 feet on the head.
Why 4 feet clearance?
Because the chiller has to circulate to get that hold that 39-degree temperature.
Okay, does that heat up the room? Does
actually
does
doesn't.
it exchange heat into the room?
Nope,
Okay.
it has a little fan that keeps it cool.
Okay. So I know some of the wine systems, some of the wine rooms we've done in the past, they have heat transfer where they take the heat from the wine room and push it into the adjoining room and it can get warm.
Gets it warm.
Super. So if you want to be well, first you go in the sauna, get really hot and sweaty, and then you go dip in the cold water and get really cold, and then you go jump in the pool, and then you're clean. And you're done. And that's pretty much your regimen.
Yep,
That's right.
there you go.
Okay.
3-step process.
All right. So what? Now the one thing I know, one that we put a lot of Kohler in our houses, and we get it from Ferguson's, and we do these shower systems. So it used to be when you go, I say used to be, as old people, we used to go in and you have a valve, you turn the valve on, your shower come on. Now we're putting these things in where you press a button. Mm-hmm. What is this?
So that's a digital showering.
Okay.
You can have anywhere up to 12 functions. As many as you want. You could add a whole nother unit and have more functions if you'd like. Just make sure you have enough water. Up to the builder. Make sure you have enough water coming in, and make sure you have a big enough drain.
How many? So 12 functions, 12 shower heads.
You could have 12 shower heads.
How many shower heads do you?
Typically, 3 body sprays
Okay.
is like considered one function.
Right. All right.
You'd be surprised. I've done one shower with 20.
Dang.
It was huge.
But it's all push button.
It is all push button. So it's digital. It's called our Anthem Plus. So you
Okay.
can control not only your shower units, your functions, you can also control your steam and your music and your lights. All with the digital Anthem Plus.
So how does that work with the music? I mean, are your speakers? Are you putting speakers in the shower?
You can put our speakers in the shower, and you can also hook that up to Bluetooth to your iPhone or your source of music, Spotify.
Okay. So do y'all have one of these set up at the Ferguson showrooms? People come and take a shower and try it out.
I don't think they.
We do have some displays, but I don't think they're live.
Oh.
We're working on that.
But yeah, because wouldn't it make sense to
Yeah.
take a shower and have, because the water can
You're going to
disrupt
be
the
our
sound of
first
music.
customer,
I will,
right?
Yes, I will do.
Okay.
That will so get you shut
Please
down.
don't wear your Speedo.
But it prevents that person from going in, probably like we used to, and figuring out if there was more than one shower head, which one goes
Yeah.
to which. So it's easy. It's just a little picture icon.
Well, we did a project 20 some odd years ago, and we had 6 body sprays, 2 shower heads, a handheld, and something else in there. And you literally was just these valve control boxes across
all over the shower.
place. Mm-hmm. And you almost had to put like little labels on it and say, don't touch this, touch this. And you had temperature control valves that are separate.
Exactly.
So now you just press a button and
Yep. You can even turn it on from your Kohler Connect app on your phone while you're still laying in bed and go ahead and get it warm.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's talk about steam for a minute. Steam. We do a lot of steam showers. So we are, as a builder, we're aware of the issues that come with the insulation and the vapor barriers and some of the other things we have to do in the walls to help keep it in. What else do you need to turn a shower into a steam shower?
That's it. You've said it all. As long as you have the correct space, you do need to size it correctly. That's just your cubic feet. A lot of times, if you don't know that, your builder can give that to you, and you take that in, and they'll size it.
We'll talk about sizing for a minute, though, because some of these showers are massive.
Right.
But I've been told by someone, Kristen, that I'm not supposed to have these really big, tall ceilings in steam showers.
So for any shower that is over 8 feet, so for every foot that it's over 8 feet, you have to jump up generator.
Okay.
So if you have a 18-foot shower height, that's just all your steam rises.
Okay.
So think about that. You want it, if you can get it to 8 foot, great. 9 foot, we see a lot. It's a lot more common.
Okay.
But yes, the lower 8 foot is the maximum
Okay.
that you really want to see a steam shower.
So how about is there any the steam engines? We put them up. We usually put them in a little attic space somewhere close by.
Same thing.
Is there any type of upkeep or care you have to do for those things?
Nope, they have the auto flush built into them now, so it's a push of a button on that Kohler Connect app.
Right.
You can also choose, but used to just be a round steam head. Now Kohler offers a linear steam head.
Oh, okay.
New this year, so
I want that.
I know.
And you can use your essential oils in your steam room. And eucalyptus and all the lavender and all your essential oils you can use while you're steaming.
Open
you
up
get
those
benefits.
sinuses.
Yeah, they don't. I don't think they make chocolate smelling.
They should.
We should find some.
Jelly
for you.
beans.
Jelly bean. Oh, I bet you we could find some jelly
should get
bean.
some of that. Yeah.
All right. So, what other? Those are the 3 things I was thinking about. Was the spa? You have the steam, and you have the sauna. I call spa
The cold plunge.
the cold plunge. Are there any other products Kohler's coming with? 'Cause, I mean, let's go back up. So what were these houses are now getting crazy? I mean, you can see some of the houses we've done, and you guys have seen these projects before. They used to be, you know, a bathroom was just a bathroom. Now we're putting in these massive showers, we're putting wet rooms, we're putting in these tubs that are that, you know, we just throw our laundry in there, but other people use them for tubs, and we're doing, you know, these rooms. We've done bathrooms the size of 1-car and 2-car garages sometimes. It's crazy.
Yes.
So what other things are coming that we don't know about that people are going to need space for in the new house?
So I will say there's two things. One of I'm on a mission this fall is the filtered shower head. It's all over social media. It truly does for women. We actually pay a lot of money to get our hair done every so often, and it just helps that last longer. It takes out a lot of the minerals in the water. Also, it's if you have sensitive skin, it makes the water softer, so it helps with that. It truly is back to that wellness, it's a wellness benefit, and it's something simple that you can change until you get your house built. So like if you're staying somewhere and you're ready, you're building a house, it's something simple you can change now and start getting the features.
So now, Chris, what about water filtration for the whole house instead of using the shower? What options are out there for that?
It's a benefit that we've been selling for a long time. It's not as easy on a remodel, but it can be done. You have to find where the water is coming in from the main into your house, and we'll size up to 1.5 inch water main coming in, and you can filter out everything that's in your city water that's maybe not good for you, and not worry about all your drinking water, your showering, and your steam water that you're utilizing.
But there's I don't know, there's salt ones, there's reverse osmosis, there's cartridges. What's the most common?
We're utilizing straight filtration here. In West Texas, we'll see some more salt.
Right.
Up north, we'll see more salt. But here, it's just straight filtration. Not a whole house RO, but just filtration.
Like cartridge?
Yeah, it's a giant tank, and after 8 years you'll replace the entire tank.
Oh, so you don't, it's not a, you just,
Nope.
oh.
You replace the whole thing in about 8 years, depending on your usage.
Stands
Right.
about 5 foot high,
Huh.
typically in the garage.
So there's no, actually no.
For a
upkeep.
4 to 5 person home.
How
About
do
8
you-
years.
How do you know? Is it a calendar or is there an indicator?
You actually have a digital readout
Okay.
on the control on the top telling you what to do.
What's-
It goes through an auto purge cycle every night. You set it up, and it will self-clean itself too to keep the longevity going.
Okay.
Yeah.
And we're seeing more and more folks ask about that. What other features are coming for homes in the bath? I don't want to get into lighting. Lighting's a whole different conversation. But
Well, this isn't coming. It's been, but there are more smart toilets, if you will.
oh yeah.
So if you are building a house and you're not sure if you want a bidet seat or a smart toilet that has a bidet function, you can ask your builder to provide a plug in your water closet. And then you can later on retrofit a bidet seat or put in a smart toilet. Kohler just came with one at the Kitchen and Bath Show called Leap, and it is now a lot more affordable than the very expensive $10,000 ones that we've been seeing.
Right.
And the Leap is so user-friendly. The remote control is so easy to use. I could give it to my mother and she
Right.
could use it. But as aging, and it's a luxury, right, to have a bidet seat. But I think of it more as an aging in place benefit, and for the elderly. And, there's arthritis and things of that nature. And to have a bidet seat would be very beneficial, I think, to the aging in place population.
Absolutely.
I'm so glad she did her homework.
Well, I'll learn a few things in 30 years.
Yeah. Between 100 years, it's pretty,
100 years
something
between
covered.
us, yeah.
All right. So Kohler, the plumbing, you guys plumbing, you got the resorts.
Yes.
You got I know generators, and then the other industrial products and things
Right.
like that. The Fergusons, you guys y'all are like Ferguson Home.
Ferguson Home.
Not no longer pipe and supply
No.
from way back when.
That's right.
But Ferguson Home, so you guys are doing, y'all are a showroom that offers.
Yeah. We have 5 showrooms in the Metroplex: plumbing, appliances, lighting, hardware. And there are a lot more things about Ferguson that we do: HVAC, underground waterworks, commercial PVF. But we here in the Metroplex are here for you, the builder, and designers and architects, for our beautiful showrooms.
Okay. So to kind of get to closure, if Amy, if you had to give a tip, for lack of a better term, a pro tip or a tip to someone that was working on visualizing what they're going to do with their plumbing selections in a house, what would you say? What are mistakes people make, and what are things they should be thinking about when making their selections?
I would say that probably is that electrical at the toilet. It's something that's really, as you well know, would be difficult to add later on for the bidets. And truly sit down with someone and plan out that shower, plan out that wet space. Think about how you're going to function, not just now, but like Kristen had mentioned earlier about the aging in place, something that's going to benefit you 5, 10, 15, 20 years down the road. And that word wellness, because that's the direction that we're headed, and it's truly beneficial to all of us.
Because you want to be well?
We all want to be well. We want to live forever. We want to live another 100 years of experience.
I could put a plug in for Aliens Earth, which is on Hulu right now, which I know have a family member works there, and that whole thing is the guy's trying to make you immortal. But
okay,
that has absolutely no relevance to what we're talking about. I just thought
but we have is be well.
Immortal. I said, oh wow, yeah.
Be well, yeah.
Okay, Kristen, if you were to have a suggestion that had no relation to sci-fi or pop culture, and in relation to somebody trying to make selections or design a house. I mean, they're going through the design process of the builder, and they want to go to Ferguson's or and say, all right, I got to make all these choices, and there's a whole lot of choices there. There's a lot of stuff.
Yep, there is. I would say that the best thing to do would be to make an appointment at a Ferguson showroom, and not try to do everything at once. Carve out 2 hours and dedicate that to your plumbing selections. Sit down with a dedicated consultant who's been doing this for so long, who knows what to look for on your blueprint and knows how to talk to you about things that you might have missed or things that you might be interested in that you're not aware of. And then plot out 2 more hours for appliances and lighting, etc. So you're not overwhelmed.
Okay, so one of the you said make an appointment.
Make an appointment.
So if you walk in off the street,
please,
and you want somebody to
come in and browse. But we're not like McDonald's serving millions a day. We are specialists, and we need time and dedication to sit down with you and go through it properly.
But there is a candy bowl at the reception.
We have candy, we have coffee, we have wine and beer
with chocolate. Open up the refrigerators. There's beer and there's water and there's Cokes in there.
Liquor.
So you may not get a. You may
come
not,
in.
You may have an appointment. Just come on in.
Please get a drink and browse. We'd be glad for you to come in. But let's make an appointment for your selections.
I have heard of certain builders that don't get lunch and they just go run by Ferguson and go and hit the candy bowl.
We got
the
you.
Sugar up.
We got you.
Somebody that loves chocolate
you do know.
very much. Yes.
Great. Ladies, thank you so much. I very much appreciate you being on Uniqueness Built In. I'm still a little nervous about jumping in a pool of cold water, but if it makes me well, then
well, you could start it off in the ice shower.
Ice shower.
Oh yeah,
that's coming too.
Okay,
we'll save that for next time. But
next
the ice showers coming.
How do you ice cubes?
Nope. Well, because we live in Texas, what's our typical groundwater is 59 to maybe 72 degrees. Yeah, 70, yeah. So that's as cold as it's going to get. Right. But people are like, oh well, it's not going to get down to 39 degrees. Well, go stand in a cold shower when your hot water heater's running out because you don't have a tankless in there. So it's already out. It's on that. Remember that digital showering that we talked about? You can do the ice shower there as well. So.
Okay. Start there.
Start there. Baby steps, and then you can work up to the 5 minutes and 39 degrees.
Yeah. No, thanks. give me heat. All right, great. All right, thank you so much.
Thank
you.
Thank you so much for watching Uniqueness Built In. Have you seen something interesting on our show that you would like us to elaborate on? Or perhaps you've seen something out in the wild that you want us to talk about on our show? Feel free to email us at the email on the screen, info@garabedianproperties.com.